Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth with the News 5 First Alert Storm Team. This is your tropical update for Friday afternoon, August 25th, and we are now gaining in confidence that we will have a tropical system in the eastern Gulf of Mexico heading into early next week. The latest update from the National Hurricane Center now calling this Invest 93 in the Caribbean, and now the development chance over the next 7 days is up to 80%, so getting more and more certain that we will at the very least have a tropical depression in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. The exact impacts and the exact track of this eventual system still up in the air, but right now at this point we cannot rule out impacts from this system on either the Mississippi, Alabama, or Northwest Florida Gulf coasts. At this point, it appears that the more substantial impacts from whatever this becomes would be felt across the Central Florida Peninsula and the Central Florida Panhandle all the way into South Georgia and potentially all the way up through the Carolinas. The key player coming in is a cold front next week. The big question is, how deep does that trough go? How far south does that cold front get? And that will certainly have a major impact on exactly where this goes. Models still very much in disagreement on the exact track of this. We're getting more confident that there will be substantial rain impacts, certainly for the Sunshine State, possibly as far west as Northwest Florida. But as we move into the weekend, more models start to hone in on this system. Our confidence in where this thing goes will certainly start to grow, and certainly into early next week, we'll should have a much better idea. Any impacts along the Gulf Coast would be felt either Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's certainly something to keep our eyes on through the weekend, and we'll certainly keep you updated on this Gulf system. Tropical Storm Franklin, 50-mile-per-hour winds, been undergoing a lot of wind shear, and the forecast track still has this moving north towards Bermuda and strengthening into our second hurricane of the season, perhaps a Category 2, as it passes to the west of the island nation of Bermuda. Elsewhere, 3 other areas in the Atlantic Basin. It's that time of the year. The remnants of Emily really struggling. I doubt that's going to form. Invest 92 in the Central Atlantic now has a 50% chance of development. And we are now watching another tropical wave that will emerge off of Africa. Hurricane Center giving that a 20% chance of development within the next 7-day stretch. The system in the Gulf, if it does become a named system, it would be given the name Idalia, and that is certainly possible as we head into next week. That would be followed by Jose, Katia, and Lee. For the latest on the tropics, stay with WKRG. You can also visit our hurricane map room at WKRG.com. Stay safe, everyone.